Welcome to the Johnson Foundation of Florida podcast. I'm your host, Byron. Today I got a special guest here, Brian Bush.
Thank you.
And then the most infamous Tree is in the building with us.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing today?
Oh, I'm okay. Yeah.
I think it's been, Brian, how long has it been? It's been a few months since we did this last.
Since we've done one together, 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, I think we got to do a little bit better job.
Yeah, we get too busy and forget what we should be doing.
I think we said the same exact thing the last time. We're like, man, we got to do these things. And we got to,
That's crazy. Tighten up.
we got these tenants in here, man. We got to get them in here,
Yeah.
Well, and this is fun.
Right.
We're out there working.
So that's nice.
Prioritize.
So it's good to have you in here finally. You really should have been one of the first ones in here, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
But I'll take you being the third. That's fine.
That's crazy. We don't need to do the numbers,
No, but before we get started, I want to just thank you for being a part of the Johnson Foundation, right? You honestly, before we purchased the building, you were a tenant here, right? And, we've always been a loyal tenant, and you're the type of tenant that, like, if something's going down, right, I can call you and you'll give me the insight on what's happening.
For sure.
So,
I got you.
It's like we got our little wing here. This is our wing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got to keep it,
Yeah,
so,
we neighbors.
yeah. So it's cool to have you here. I'm glad. And then we've established a relationship too,
Yeah,
It's like
for sure.
we pop out to some of your events. You come to some of our events. So it's, so it's good stuff. So I just wanted to thank you for being a part of what we got going on. And I'm looking forward to many more years, of course. Of partnership. So today I kind of want to give the audience an opportunity to, get to know you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we know you as the master loctician that you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have your own shop here and you've been doing it for a while. But I want to get to know you outside of here a little bit too, right? I'm sure some of your guests, some of the audience wants to as well. So, so that's what we want to start off with that, and then kind of get into some of the nitty gritty of the business side of things as well. So, okay. So, so where are you from? Let's just start there. Where are you originally from?
So I'm from South Florida, born and raised in Miami, and then moved to Broward, but still South Florida.
Okay.
But eventually moved here to go to college in 2005.
Okay. And where did you go to school?
You said when or where?
Where did you go to school?
USF. Go Bulls.
Oh, you're USF. Okay.
Yeah.
USF Bull. Okay.
Nice.
That's good stuff. So, okay. So you actually stayed in Tampa after you, in 2005. So 2005, when did you graduate?
From high school or college?
USF.
2009.
2009. Okay. And then you've been in Tampa ever since.
Yeah. I never left. I stayed. Mm-hmm.
What made you choose Tampa, USF?
USF had a good program that I was interested in. And I was just ready to leave, start my own, and be more independent.
Gotcha.
But always knew that, I wanted the higher education, even though hair has always been my passion.
Right.
I was like, no, we're going to go to college and we're going to learn some things, get some tools.
Establish some relationships.
Of course.
Network
for sure.
That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I know we jumped past high school. So you, what was the high school you went to?
Stranahan.
Stranahan?
Mm-hmm.
And that's in Broward. Is that a big school?
I don't consider it big, but medium, I guess.
1,000 students?
Yeah, we had a good amount of students. Yeah. But the thing is with Broward, especially where my school was, we had at least 5 high schools all around each other. So I'm sure y'all know about St. Thomas Aquinas.
It's a bigger school.
Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, but we're all 5 minutes away from each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see a lot of kids all in one area.
Yeah. Okay. Down south is huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about, I've heard through the grapevine that you were an athlete a little bit. What did you play any sports in high school or?
So I consider myself a late bloomer because I started playing sports or taking it serious in high school.
Okay.
So I played a little basketball, but I started getting into flag football in high school. It's just there wasn't that many teams, but I knew I loved football ever since I started playing. So then, till this day.
You still do it now?
Till this day. Yeah, I still play flag football competitively. Some travel.
What are you doing competitively now? What is it?
Just some tournaments.
Some tournaments and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You got a group of girls that...
Yeah, girls and guys. I do women's and co-ed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What position do you play?
So I'm mainly a defender. So I like playing like linebacker, play corner.
Oh, so you okay? So
Yeah. But the past couple years, I started getting into more of some offense because I wanted to be more of a two-way player.
okay.
So I do a little offense too. So I'm all over. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So okay, cool. So just high school, Broward area, came to USF, graduated in 09.
Mhm.
When did you decide, hey, I want to start my own business and start doing hair full time?
So even in high school, I was doing hair.
Oh,
Yeah, I was doing hair. And so like I would do my close friends' hair, some family hair. I'm a braider first. So when I would do their hair, they would be like, oh my goodness, like this is like going to a salon. So I started getting into it more like in high school. Even at 16, I was working at a salon.
Oh.
I was like the washer. I would do braids and stuff too. So I've always wanted to do it.
okay.
So then once I moved here, I did, some of like my friends in college hair, things like that. But there was an opening at a salon in '06. This guy from up north, he moved down here, opened up a lock shop. And I was like, I'm interested.
Where was this?
This salon, the first location was actually down the street. It used to be off of Fowler and like right by 15th.
Are they still in business now or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we parted ways. I think he moved back up north with his wife.
Gotcha. Was it a good split?
Yeah. Like I had no problems with nobody.
So you've been doing hair for quite some time now, actually. So it started back in high school. Is this like a passion that you developed on your own, or was this a family thing?
I think on my own. Like once I got to doing it, and just like, to me, it's more about like art, right? So like I might not be able to paint and stuff like that, but like I love doing hair, creating designs, and making people feel good too. So it was just like it became a passion. So the more I did it, I wanted to do it more and more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you worked at that shop you started at 06 at that shop with Mark.
Yeah.
And then from there
So
you
like
get to
so at his shop, I was there like pretty much like maybe 10 years. Yeah. So eventually I was like the manager. We moved from like Fowler to Hillsborough. We was on Hillsborough for a while.
Wow.
So
So 2016 you was working there.
Yeah, I think I opened up here in 2016 to be exact.
So just a year before, because we took this building over, and you weren't here at this time, but I was just a tenant here, right? Obviously before.
Yeah.
And we were downstairs in this little itty bitty little box, like, with no AC, just in that thing. Just me, Dom, Renee, and Rachel just squeezed into this little box, just trying to save on rent and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we grew pretty quickly, and we was like, man, we need to get a bigger space.
Yeah.
And then when he transitioned me to a bigger space, he was like, I offered him, I said, hey man, if you ever looking to sell, because I was doing well, I was like, hey, if you ever looking to sell,
Let me know.
Yeah, but anyway, that was in 2017. So you had been here for probably about a year before we came.
Yeah.
So it's been 8. So what is it? We're in 6. We're in 2026 right now. Damn. So it's been 9 years now.
Yeah. 10 for me, 9 for y'all.
But I'm saying we've been knowing each other for
that long.
Were you always in that suite across the hall?
Yeah.
So you're in the original suite?
Yeah, because I started like just the front area and where my sink and stuff is, just that. And then I expanded to the next room over. So then I had like 4 rooms.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. So then, all right. So that's kind of how you got. I just wanted to really get a feel for how you got to where you are now. So it's been 10 years you've been doing this, and then we took the building over in January 5th of 2022 is when we bought the building.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been 4 years now. Yeah.
Time's flying.
And that's kind of when, you and Brian's relationship began, right? Obviously. So I know you got some questions here for her. So I wanted to kind of see what you wanted to ask, maybe if there was anything.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
All right. So these are business questions. And what we're really still trying to do is just what Byron was doing, get to know you. So the first question is about your journey.
Mm-hmm.
What were some of the biggest challenges that you faced when you were starting out? And by that, starting out on your own business.
Yeah. So I think, well, even just starting out, period, I think one of the biggest things was getting more into like a business mindset, because like, people would like try to like get discounts, get this, get that. So seeing the fact I knew like I wanted this to be a business, like I had to like cut off a lot of people.
Really?
Start brand new.
So you don't do a lot of people.
No, I mean now, I have my regulars, but I had to start from scratch because you have the people that want this, they want that, and it's like they don't respect your business. Because even till this day, like people think that like doing hair is just like, oh, it's just a hobby, and it's just like, it's not. Like it's my professional job. This is what I do. Like, yeah, like I don't, answer to nobody or anything, but I'm like super disciplined. So when I say like, yeah, these are my appointments, this is what I do. But I had to, take walk-ins and build and, get just a good rapport like with customers and stuff. And that's how I am where I'm at now. Like I don't take walk-ins now. So got to start from somewhere. So I'm appointments only. I'm booked out at least a month in advance.
So the challenge was you had too many friends and they were taking advantage of you. And
And it's not even
from
friends.
a business standpoint,
Yeah.
you maybe wouldn't make any money.
Yeah, and it's not even friends,
Yeah.
even like
I
associates.
mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think of that though.
Yeah.
But yeah, friends or associates, everybody
Yeah.
wants a discount.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you treat it like a business. So at the places you were talking about before, did you work for that person?
Yeah.
Or did
so
you still generate your own income?
no, I still generate my own income. Like
Okay.
at first, I think when I first started, I think we were doing like commission, and then once I got comfortable, it was like, okay, just rent out a booth and just have your set price, and then it don't matter how many clients you have, just just pay out your booth rent, and that's it.
Interesting.
Mm.
Pretty cool. All right.
Well, I can relate to that. What you just said, as far as, I mean, we all can relate to that.
Of
right?
course.
As far as everybody,
Yeah.
having a relationship outside of work or outside of the business, and then trying to,
Yeah.
use that relationship to benefit whatever,
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm fortunate enough to where insurance, you can't get no discount.
Yeah.
It is
Fortunate.
Yeah, it's progressive.
Yeah.
That's what they want. It was a Geico, that's what they want. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, bro, I can't do that else.
Yeah.
There's some stuff I can do. Maybe I could get you a discount some way, somehow, through some method, but that's the price.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I noticed that a lot with the Titans. So like game days, I'll get text messages I'll probably get 15, 20 text messages
Jesus.
saying, hey, I got, can you get me into, that type of thing. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, the tickets is only $15.
Right. That's nothing.
Yeah. So I go to events just to support.
And that's what I think like people just downplay like this is your business as well, and like you're starting from somewhere, so you don't have all these sponsors yet.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like if I want to give you a discount, cool, but like don't ask me.
Yeah.
I'm big on that. Don't ask me.
They be doing
Like,
that.
Yeah. Hey, respect that boy. Like, pay for your ticket,
We doing
please, and thank you.
They be doing that. Yeah.
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 All right. Moving right along. How do you differentiate your business from your competitors? What makes you stand out?
Ooh.
I already heard you're a master loctician, which I'm not sure I know what that is, but it certainly commands something.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it just for a while, and I'm good at what I do. I love what I do. I think what differentiates me is like, so for example, I take it like learning that I don't want to be like that stylist that like, I got too many rules. I got this, I got that, I got this. So either way, like I build relationships with my clients. So I have my clients, I have like literally generations, like moms, grandmas, grandkids, aunts, like that's just, the way I do business. So I just feel like for me, I think my spirit and energy alone, plus my work and my work ethic, like that differentiates me. Like, anybody could say, hey, I do locks, but like, okay, is your clients continuing to come back? Are they return customers? And I get a lot of like word of mouth too. So like, yeah.
Well, I think, when she first answered, she said she loves what she does, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that covers a lot of it. Because if you love what you do, and it sounds like even at an early age, your relatives recognized that you were good at it when you were young.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted you to do their hair. So, so that's pretty neat because obviously I'm a bit older than both of you. And doing something you love, my God, that's like a dream, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's not like it's a job, it's like I'm doing what I love. Yeah. And I think that's what keeps me going.
Yeah. I like to hear the word of mouth too, because everybody's so caught up today in social media.
I know.
I'm continually saying to Byron, word of mouth is still a good advertiser for us.
social media.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not against it.
Me too. Like it does what it needs to do, but I think some people like are too focused on it. And I guess this is just the time that we're in.
Yeah. Well, and it's nice to hear that reputation counts. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody feels good about you. It's out there, and other people are coming to you.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to post like, at least every other day or something, and it's just like, oh man, I don't.
Yeah.
But
hard to keep up.
But luckily, my clients, mess with me the long way.
And they mess with you.
So yeah, they're gonna, they know trees around. But yeah.
Yeah, the social media has definitely, it's got some positives.
Of course.
But I think there's just as many negatives to it.
A lot of cons.
Yeah.
A lot of cons.
Yeah, because I was thinking about this. Rachel's birthday was
December 19th.
December 19th, right?
Oh, I was like, don't forget.
Yeah.
I got you. I'll always help you out.
You look nervous. I got you, girl.
Yeah, no. To be honest with you, she's got two birthdays.
She does.
So I'm going back and forth between which one I want to say, but her birth certificate says a couple days different than her actual birthday, which is weird, but
okay.
But anyway, this past year and the past couple of years, like what we've noticed is that whenever there's a birthday, you got to post that person, your significant other, on social media. And then like, if you don't post that person,
it's a thing.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, bump that, right? But really
you got in trouble.
Nah, I ain't getting in trouble, but I don't really like posting really my personal stuff anyway, right? I like to kind of just, like I might post something here or there if I go somewhere, worthy of me posting, but I don't like posting everything. Like I'm not saying don't do that because there's people who do that and that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes I just don't feel like putting my business out there.
Same.
Yeah, just because it's a trend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do what we do. We're gonna go on our trips. We're gonna go to our steakhouse. We're gonna do what we do. I don't have to post it every damn time.
Yeah. No. Totally understand.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the part about social media. And even with the basketball stuff, like I have to do it.
You do.
I have no choice.
You do.
In the world that we're in right now, where you have to do something, like people ain't just gonna come to your events.
Yeah. They have to see it. Like out of sight, out of mind.
And they're on this damn thing.
Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind. So
it's crazy. So
for sure.
So I'm forced in business. I'm like even what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
That's why I say we should be doing this more often because
for sure.
You got a dope story, successful in your own right and what you're doing, killing the game, and you have all stuff to offer to new locticians out there, new stylists, and then we got a good product that we're offering, good partnership here. So
yes,
so like I said, we got to do this more often,
for sure.
But
so one or two more. Let's see, what keeps you motivated and inspired in your work?
I just think, as I said earlier, I love the way I make people feel, like just getting their reactions, like. Look good, feel good. So like every time I like hand them the mirror, and it's just like, oh yeah, and then they're like walking out just all on their phones and this and that. Like I love making people feel like that. So it's not just like, oh, I'm creating art, but like I love the way I make people feel. Speaking
of that, I'm not sure they're all your customers, but out in front of this building, so many people leave, stop out front, and they're doing glamour
videos.
shots.
Yes, I love it.
We should do something. We should put some type of a sign downstairs.
It is crazy.
How
many girls? She's right.
We got to come up with something.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the minute they walk out of the salon.
Yeah.
So we should do some type of a cool setup.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like a backdrop, like I was here.
Yeah, something like that. Did you just get your hair done or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I wonder, and then tag the page.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then just go crazy, follow,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You just came up with something.
So have you ever had anybody want to record while you're doing their hair? Like want to put their phone out there? And,
Yes.
yeah.
I have, but I run a strict program. You're not recording me.
Yeah.
You're not. Like, I understand, you know, just recording like the process because they want to do their TikToks, whatever. But like coming from like a business standpoint, like you're gonna have to pay me if you want some classes or something. You're not gonna record me doing your hair and then all of a sudden, hey, somebody else is doing this. No.
Okay.
I can tell you a story that's similar. So I worked on cars when I was young, and we had 2 labor rates. One was the normal rate.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was if the customer looked over your shoulder.
Oh,
So the rate
wow.
was double because they're talking to you the whole time.
Yeah.
They're questioning every move you make, and they're learning.
Yeah, and it's
So if you want to watch me fix your car, it's $50 an hour.
it's a
Otherwise, it's
deception.
25.
They paid it?
No, it was like a sign. It was like a
Yeah.
joke, but you don't want them near you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You want to
Yeah.
just,
And
Yeah,
plus,
I mean,
that gets you
you're
out of
focused.
focus, right?
Yeah,
that
you're
gets you
working.
right out of focus. Like, I don't even like when people have like their phones too loud. Like, they have to, come on, can you please turn that volume down a little bit? Because like I'm in the zone. Once you come in, we're talking. How would you like it? Do you have something going on? Like, you know, what's the occasion? Once we finish that,
you trying to get
it's
to
up. It's up. Yeah, it's time to handle business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one more good question. Let's see. So you've been in business quite a while already,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sure you have some long-term goals.
Yes.
Can you talk about those?
That's a good one.
Yeah. I would like to add more employees. Currently looking for a braider. And besides more employees, I also eventually want to get more into like teaching, like classes, because I've been doing it for so long. I think there's a lot of like locticians or, you know, people coming up and just learning. And sometimes they want to know like how I do the locks, how I style them, how long does it take, this and that, how does it last. So I would want to get into like more teaching, like maybe doing some like styling classes, because for example, I don't do sister locks or micro locks. Those are like the super tiny locks, but most people that do them don't style. So then I have clients that have them and I just style them. So I think, you know, just helping some of those stylists just with styling, because I know how to style very well, like real well. So I think that's something, you know, I could teach.
Yeah, that's a great goal, actually.
Yeah.
This is a good goal.
Mhm.
Let me piggyback off that. So as you become experienced, the next step is like coaching or mentorship, right?
Mhm.
That's just how it goes, right?
Mhm.
Like I learned some stuff from Brian,
Mhm.
whether he knows it or not. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
watching, observing
No, for
everything,
sure.
right? So that's the next step for you. You have the studio obviously at your disposal, you know.
Oh my
if
gosh,
you
here
need
he
it, right?
goes.
So if you, who knows, you can come in here, set your table, set your desk up here, and do one show, and you know, and
Okay.
talk it through, and then we edit it and make it
Yeah.
look nice, you know.
Oof. Doing this was hard enough, but yes, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Now you're doing good. So I'm anxious to see you. I'm gonna push you to.
Okay. I appreciate that. I need that
to
push.
do what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I always tell Rich, I'm like, I couldn't be a barber or a loctician or anything like that because you got to stand for like, you standing probably 200 hours.
Yeah, I
You
don't
standing. Let me see. So 40 hours a week. Bro, you
Yeah.
standing 200 hours a month.
I don't even think
You don't
like,
notice it?
No.
Your ankles or nothing?
No. Like sometimes, you know, I'll tell my husband like, oh man, my back hurts or
There you
whatever.
go, right there.
But for the most part, like, I don't know, like I'm comfortable. And sometimes I use my stool, like when I need to sit or whatever. But yeah, I think I'm used to it. At this point, I'm used to it.
You've developed those back muscles, those leg
Them
muscles.
things strong. But yeah, I'm used to it. Like, yeah.
I was gonna say because
And I think because I'm an athlete too, so
but
maybe
you
that
standing,
helps.
standing
I know, but it's
thousands
like
of hours.
But
a
I'm
year.
like zoned. Like you get what I'm saying? I'm zoned out. It's like I'm doing something and I'm doing something great, and I'm happy to do it. So
I wonder if you could I wonder if there's any like data behind that.
Yeah, you know, that's a great, I never thought of that, but I mean, you got to have good
Standing.
shoes. Some people can't stand for an hour.
Right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like,
You
I just
are
wear
on your
my
feet.
Croc slides. I hate tennis shoes. So that's a fun fact about me. I hate tennis shoes.
really?
Oh, yeah.
I do hate. I barely wear tennis shoes.
So what do you wear?
My Croc slides.
You wear Croc slides.
Slides.
You wear slides.
Yeah. These are
Almost-
my babies. I wear these probably every day.
The open toe.
Open toe. Toes got to be free.
So you gotta make sure your toes is being done.
Toes gonna look nice anyways. You know, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. You're gonna get what you're gonna get.
No, that's cool. So
Yeah.
I got a couple business questions that I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Because in the insurance space, obtaining the client is one thing, right? But retaining the client is another thing, right? And there's some people who are strong in one area and weak in the other. Like, myself, for example, right? When it comes to obtaining the client, I'm the man. When it comes to retaining the client, that's an Achilles heel for me, right? So I'd like to kind of hear a little bit about how you go about retaining clients. Do you, follow up with them through email? Or are they on some type of an email chain? Do you have some type of a text thing? Do you, do you use social media to so how do you retain your clients that you say you've had for so long?
Yeah.
How do you go about doing that? Because there's levels to it, right? There's levels to people who do retention and,
Of course.
So,
yeah. I think I use a little bit of both, like some texting and social media. But I think like while the client is there though, like building that relationship and that trust, it goes a long way. So at the end with time, I think, you build a relationship, friendship. Like some of my clients, like they're like family.
Gotcha.
Or others are like friends, so I've known them for like a long time. And even for like their locks, they might have started over multiple times. So they're just still coming back to me like no matter what. So, yeah.
Got you. So the retention portion of it starts when they get in the chair.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Starts when you first meet them.
Game on.
So you're not using no technology to send happy birthday and
No,
but
but
Merry Christmas and
okay, so
all that type of stuff there.
So I am very old school, right? Like I have Christmas cards and stuff.
That you give to your clients?
I do,
Oh,
and I
okay.
write in them. Like I might not be consistent, but I do. Yeah, until this day, and I started doing that years ago. But I'll give them cards. I'll write something like I appreciate you, thank you, things like that.
So if you're coaching a new loctician, that would be something that you would talk about. You would say the retention piece starts the first time you meet them, and the first time they sit in the chair.
Yeah.
Right. So that's good. Do you have a preferred? All right. So when it comes to locticians, obviously I don't know much about it. Right. I'm struggling with what I got. Right. But is there a preferred client? Is there one client that you like? I don't say like, but there's one client that you prefer over another?
Yes.
One style that you really like to do versus another one?
Okay.
Do you like doing children or do you prefer not doing children? Do you like doing, you see what I'm saying, men or, you know what I'm saying? What,
Okay.
is there
So the clients that I prefer are the open-minded clients, the ones that gives me more creative freedom. Now, I still love my, regular clients that, get one style and that's it. But, we always have a good time. It's like a therapy session. So it's okay. But for the most part, I love when they give me creative freedom. Like they know, I'm like, when they come in, I'm like, hey, what are we doing today? Unless they text me, hey, they wanted this or that. But once they're like, Tree, you can do whatever. They see me smile even harder. Like, yes, thank God, amen. And it's game on. So those are my favorite clients. So I don't do that many children, but I do still have some kid clients.
Gotcha.
But those are the clients that I prefer.
Okay, so you don't, because locks is kind of like one of them styles that you got to kind of like decide, hey,
Well, it just counts on the person. Some people like to be more, modest, but some people are like, oh no, we can do whatever. I was thinking this or that, especially if their jobs aren't, tripping on them. So yeah. Or we'll just do even if I do some color, we'll do party in the back. So it'll be something bright in the back, but in the front, it just looks, professional. So I like, I like getting into my creativity.
Okay. Cool. What else I got here for you? Let me see. So I don't know much about, and we don't have to get into detail, right? but I don't know much about the type of money you can make. So if I'm a new aspiring loctician, what type of money, salary ranges can you expect as a new loctician? And then as you progress over the years, is this a profession that you can make six figures at, to where you can support a household and that kind of thing? Or is it kind of middle of the road? So yeah, based on your experience, kind of what would you tell a new aspiring loctician as far as the money?
So as far as like building like your clientele and things like that, like that's part of your success and your income. So building clientele, retaining your clientele, like that's part of it. Because so for me, right, I've never had like to clock in. And this is since I was like 19, which means, but again, comes the discipline. Like, even though, yes, I do hair, that doesn't mean like I come in when I want. I like, do things like that. Like I had to build. And I also built a strict program, like the new kids say. So with that being said, like, I would work, like I still do at least 40 hours a week. But what I do as well is like I take off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's what I built it to get to this point. But I'm working hard all that time. And as long as you're being consistent, you'll see the six figures.
Okay.
And my goal was always to not have to like go work somewhere else or work for somebody.
Right.
Now, I don't mind, like I have my own side gigs because I don't mind, like I do bartending sometimes, which is fun. Like I love doing stuff for people, making people
events?
happy. Huh?
You throw events?
Yeah, I'll throw. I have my hair show coming up.
Yeah.
So
we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just think that starting off, just have your goal in mind. What are the numbers you're trying to do? As you said, like, can it take care of your mortgage? Can it take care of you completely? Like, those are all things to consider. But you can get there as long as you work hard enough to, make it to that point. Because some people, like, so for example, when I used to work at the shop, right, and I was the manager, so I've gone through multiple stylists. Like, they would come in, and I would be the youngest. At one point, Kiki was the youngest, but I'd have stylists, and these people, professionals would be like, hey, Tree, just let me know when somebody comes in. Then I'll come to work. So I'd have the other stylists that work at the shop as I'm managing them. They would tell me like, oh, Tree, just let me know when somebody comes in, versus them being there to take the walk-ins and things like that. Like that makes you, like that differentiates whether you're like a consistent stylist, if you're like determined, professional, consistent, but they wouldn't understand that. And I'm like,
People are just lazy. That's what it is.
They are lazy.
People are lazy, man.
What?
And she said it, no discipline.
No discipline.
Yeah.
Like,
you can have the success if you have the discipline.
Yeah.
It sounds like she knew that.
I knew
the
that
gate.
from the beginning. Because again, like my goal is not to like keep working for people. I want to do what I want to do. I want to do it on my own time.
We see that here with tenants. You can tell a tenant.
Yeah, and they won't last.
Probably isn't going to last long.
Yeah,
because
and
they're not here, not working.
Yeah.
Really. Like, how are you going to pay them rent?
Yeah,
working?
Really, you notice that?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can tell when a tenant's
and
not going to be here for
Right.
long.
Plus,
No
plus
doubt
think
about
about it. Like for this building, right? This is not a storefront,
Right.
So you're not gonna get walk-ins and things like that. So you'd have to say, like, or post it, hey y'all,
This is where I'm at.
This is where I'm at. I'm accepting appointments and walk-ins for these days. Like, and you just go and build them. But you can't just be like, hey, I'm at the shop today and that's it. Nobody's gonna know you're here.
Right.
Like, you have to go and get it.
Yeah.
And even talking to people, like if you see potential clients, like, hey, I like your hair. Who does your hair? This and that. I also provide services too.
Man, who messed up your hair?
I mean, no, I don't be shady.
But
That's
who
why I
jacked
mind
you
my
up?
business. I don't be shady.
Man,
I
who
let them
jacked
come
you
to
up,
me.
man?
I'll let them come to me
Yeah.
in that regard. I'm not gonna be shady, But yeah. But the discipline is like, to me, that's the number one thing for your success in this business.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So discipline and being consistent. Yeah, I can't imagine like, hey, just give me a call for walk-in comes. Like, what type? What?
Multiple stylists.
What the hell?
I went through, right. And that was I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. So then I'd be the only one by myself. So then it's like I have to take the extra walk-ins because
Let me
they're
get
like, I'm
that.
not gonna wait.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
where
And the
are?
client, and the client don't want to wait either.
Yeah, they're like, where are they? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
Eating a sandwich in the back room.
yeah. So
Yeah.
That used to be like that though when I used to sell cars. When I first moved to Florida.
okay.
I'm 21, 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right, got a lot of energy at this time. And man, I'm talking about every single person that came onto the lot
Yeah.
was my customer, right? You know, you gotta remember I'm from up north. We more naturally hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Massachusetts and Maine and New York, and we're hustlers, right? So
We hustlers down here too,
listen, I mean, I was out hustling these boys down here though, I'll tell you that.
but okay.
Listen, every client was mine. And they used to get mad at me and they talk trash. You taking all the clients and this, but I'm selling the most cars.
Yeah.
It's all about being available, being there.
Being there.
Yeah, it's all about
Present.
being there. Yeah, man. So I have my post right there. You know, every time you came on that lot, you knew right where I was going to be at.
Yeah.
Cool. So I mean, we touched on a few things. We touched on, where you started and kind of how you got into it. You talked a little bit about coaching, and important question that I have for you was salary. Like, is this a sustained? Obviously, I know it is because I see you. I see you moving around. I see you on vacations. I see you on trips. But I just wanted to get it out.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I know you're moving around. So, but that's good to know for a new loctician. Like, hey, this is something that I can make some money with as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another question: How was COVID-19 for you? Did you see a dip in your revenue, or did you kind of stay steady?
So, COVID was hard. But again, luckily for me, I only go by appointments.
Mm-hmm.
So we just had to like downsize like how many appointments we were taking because we did shut down for a little bit.
Oh, so it hit you a little bit.
Yeah. But then, slowly but surely we would just take like, smaller amount of clientele and gradually, and you just had to take like extra precautions. Because, luckily, Florida was pretty much still kind of open.
We were still
compared to most of other places. So that gave us a little bit of leeway. But it wasn't like hard like for a long time. Like we still made sure we were able to do some just to still like get by and stuff.
Gotcha.
And luckily my husband held it down too.
So he did what he was supposed to do. I got you, my man.
Sure.
So Brian, with I don't think we didn't really run into any real turbulence with COVID.
No, we did help a little bit by freezing the rents. We had a good at least 2 years, maybe 3, where we did not raise rents.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't suffer.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, not like you would think.
Right.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of it was people's fear.
Yes.
But like Tree mentioned, Florida was a pretty open state.
Yeah.
So even with that fear, we were still renting suites, and it didn't hurt us that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody who was asking me. He's like, man, I want to get into this business that you're in, or whatever, right? And I was like, man, this is one of the best businesses you can get into. It's recession proof. I mean, we just went through arguably one of the biggest things you can go through. You can go through.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
And I didn't even even my insurance agency, we didn't even feel it. It was like business as usual.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, in order to drive, you got to have insurance.
Yeah.
So everybody's got a car, so you still need to get that.
Mm-hmm.
So whether we in COVID or not, you gotta have
can't let that lapse.
Same with the haircut.
And the same thing with
hairstyle.
Same thing with hair. Same thing with hair.
Yeah.
And that's mostly what we have in here is hair and beauty.
Mm-hmm.
So like them girls, no matter what, they still gonna get their hair done and their lashes and their nails done. It don't matter.
Yeah, the holidays keep coming too.
Period.
So it didn't matter. So so that's cool. So so I wanna before we wrap up, I want to give you an opportunity to kind of tell the people a little bit about your hair show that you got going on. I was, I had the opportunity to go to one of your events, which is a dope event. So I wanted to see if you could tell the people a little bit about, tell us a little bit about your event and kind of what you're trying to accomplish with that, and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah. So this will be my second hair show, like on my own. Last year I did one, and that's what you and Rachel attended. It's just to show like my creativity, like runway style. So I just like showing off like some styles, and for the clients to like see me like outside of the shop, like more in a event setting while still like promoting like my brand, like my shirts, everything else. And just for the clients too, to just have a good time together and also network for newer clients and things like that. Because sometimes with locks, people are like, oh, I don't know what I can get done and this and that. So like with like a hair show, you're actually seeing live in person. You're seeing all the different styles, whether, long, short, thick locks, skinny locks. Like it's just a variety. So it just helps people have like that visual in person of like what I do and, they could be next.
Yeah. So let me tell you, Ryan, what she did. So she rented out
like an event hall. It was one of my clients' event halls.
Okay, so she rents out an event hall. And she invites everybody that she writes a bunch of her clients to come through. And then what you do, you were in the back like doing their hair.
Yeah. So basically for like last year, that was my first one doing on my own. I had 3 scenes and I changed everybody's hair the whole time. So I had like at least 8 female models and I think like 4 male models. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was like a runway. So
yeah, that's busy.
So we're all. Do you know how like if you like like
a fashion show?
like a fashion show,
They come out and do the walk.
but the fashion was their hair.
yeah.
So it was the same exactly. It was that style. It was a fashion show, but it was a fashion show for hair. And she's in the back doing the hair. So we wait 5-10 minutes. She does the hair. Boom, they come out. They show us what she's doing. They strut. Some people they dance. She had a comedian, which I had that comedian come to my basketball game. By the way,
You got to bring him back.
Yeah,
My boy Ryan.
yeah, bro, Ryan. Yeah,
He'll be back. So
funny Ryan.
yeah, he'll be back. So my next show is gonna be May 3rd.
May 3rd.
Yeah, May 3rd.
Where is that gonna be?
It's gonna be at Spinning Canvas. It's actually down the street. It's another event hall. It's like Florida and I think by Hillsborough.
Okay.
Like it might be like 15 minutes from here.
Gotcha.
So I'll be posting more about that, like my flyer and everything.
Everybody was dressed to impress too.
Yeah.
Everybody was.
You have to dress up. Come out, have a good time. Yeah.
Food and all that, music and all that stuff. It was a dope vibe.
Yeah.
Can I give some constructive criticism?
Sure.
The one thing that I would like to see you do to elevate that event is media. Have some cameras and that type of thing.
I had media.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
more.
Yes.
Understand.
Maybe like transcend maybe.
Oh,
something like that.
Okay, transcend. Trying to take my photographer's job.
Yeah, so maybe now we got the whole thing on video. The whole it was like 3 or 4 hours. It was quite.
It was like 3 hours. I think because I think the time was like 7. I think we were done around 10.
Right. So we have 3 camera angles. Maybe we have 4. Maybe we have 1 camera angle on you, right? You doing your thing. Maybe we have another camera angle where they do their walkthrough, and you know what I'm saying. And then we have a couple angles catch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can.
Understood.
Maybe we could dress it up and make it.
That's a great idea.
Because that elevates you. Doing that event elevates you. Put you as like one of the.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm the expert. I'm the one here.
Yeah.
If you want it done right and you want it done the bell, and not only do I do my own show, so that just elevates you. And you're doing your podcast now, so
I'm doing my podcast.
So
okay.
But
yeah, but thank you for coming. Like I love seeing all these familiar faces. Yeah, you and Rachel. I was like, they came out.
So I gotta support, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Last thing I want to say before I let you speak to your audience. I obviously I can take credit, right, for the Johnson Foundation of Florida, right, and owning the building. But you got to give this guy.
Yeah.
I got to give Brian some credit here because he's the one that handles and deals with you guys on a day-to-day basis, and you are one of the fortunate, tenants that got to experience both. Right. So you know what it was like before to where it is now, right? So I wanted you to speak to maybe, your experience with Brian and how it might be a little bit better than what it was before, or what you've noticed, I guess.
So first and foremost, it is better than before. Brian's amazing. Like his communication is great. And his communication, his energy, easy to speak to, things like that, The previous owner, who was like the owner, manager, all that, he was all the above.
He was everything.
And it wasn't it. Like, it wasn't it. He was just like stuck in his ways. And, you know, like also to me, he didn't really respect like the tenants, like as far as like, oh, you're doing hair, you'll just be fine. And it's like, I need help, sir. Like
Right.
this building is old. Help
Right.
me.
Right.
Like,
Right.
so yeah. So dealing with Brian is definitely like a breath of fresh air. Like, I mean, y'all are really the reason why I'm still here, like in this building. And that's like real truth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
thank
go,
you
Brian?
very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I'd been gone. I'd been gone.
I'm really glad to hear that because Tree is actually, you know, through the years, there's been a couple pretty tough situations dealing with her suite that actually have made us, you may not be aware, but create policies or improve policies because, you know, I try to put myself in the tenant's shoes.
Right.
And I also have to remember we have a business, so it's tough, you know, and not everything can be friendly, family.
Yeah.
So the fact that she said that, I'm really thankful
Yeah.
because she has put me like in a spot where, man, this is not one of these easy things.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got to give it time and
course.
respect, like she said. But I do really, you know, every time I do a podcast, I feel like I'm thanking Byron. But, you know, I try to represent what he would want
Of course.
represented.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's really nice to hear a tenant come on and say that it's working.
Yeah.
And
For
I know
sure.
we have room for improvement still, but hey,
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that.
Nah. Yeah.
You know, obviously, you know, we got to know a little bit about you. You know, kind of got a little background on kind of what you do on a day to day. But if there's anything that you'd like to say, there's no pressure. But if there's anything you'd like to say, you could talk to that camera. You could say, hey, you know, tell them a little bit about you. If they need a new stylist, if they need a loose loctician, they can call this number or they can Instagram this number, and
Yeah.
we'll wrap it up.
All I want to say is I'm Tree. Been doing locks in Tampa since 2006, and I just love what I do. So if you want to see some of my work, my Instagram is Miss Tree of TKNHS, and my information is on there too. So if you do just have a message for me or anything like that, or if you're interested in coming to the hair show, come through.
Sounds good. All right. Well, Tree, it was a pleasure having you
Thank you.
as my third guest. And
Enough with the numbers.
But we got you on here. So
Yeah.
like I said, I appreciate you, and then stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.